I think we should start
Drinking?
drinking and tasting.
Sure, let's do it. Let's drink and
Um,
taste.
First off, I do want to thank everybody who came to the show. Oswald's Revenge's first show.
Oh, that one weeks ago that we thanked everybody for last time.
Yeah, yeah.
This
We
is
didn't.
actually after the show now, so we can really thank
We can actually. We did things and stuff, and it was a good time, and we played,
Yeah.
and yeah. I hope you guys all had a fantastic time. It
If
was
you
really cool.
if you saw any videos from it, like if you weren't there and you saw videos from it, let us know what you think. It was super fun. It was super cool. I had a great time.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but something else we didn't really get to talk about, because it's always about collectives and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
like the night before, you played with Craving Strange,
Yes.
and you got the chance to play We're Not Going to Take It with Mark Mendoza
Yes.
of Twisted Sister,
Yes.
which is really freaking cool.
It was really cool. It was really
Like,
freaking cool.
like that's a wild, like, listen, maybe Twisted Sister isn't our favorite band
Right.
ever, right? But nobody can deny that We're Not Going to Take It isn't probably one of the top 3 most recognizable rock and roll songs of all time.
You know it from the drums.
Right.
You hear that,
Yeah.
you're like, we're not. It just happens.
Yeah. So you played with one of the players on one of the most iconic songs of all time.
He joined us on stage.
And yeah,
it was really, really cool. It was a really cool experience. It was one of those things that like I put up a post just talking about how like music has given me quite a bit in my life. Honestly, it's given me everything in my life. I wouldn't be in New York, so I wouldn't have met you. We wouldn't have this show. I wouldn't have met Annie. I wouldn't have Bruce. I wouldn't have the friends that I have. I wouldn't have put out the music that I've been able to put out. I wouldn't have met all the cool people that have come to the shows that I've gotten to know that are sitting in our patrons right now. Some of them, like I wouldn't have a job. Like every single thing I have, honestly, is because of music. So it keeps giving me cool stuff, man.
Yeah.
I keep getting to have these experiences, and I wouldn't trade it, man. It's so cool.
I think it's really awesome that you pointed that out, and I think that's what a lot of people don't understand that don't necessarily pursue music in their life. I feel like they don't really understand, like, they all kind of think that we're all chasing that same, like, we're gonna make it kind of thing. And I think to a degree, a lot of us do initially.
Sure.
We all chase that immediate.
We all have that idea in our head.
The idea of what being a rock star, being a touring musician, or being whatever it is. And then as you experience, I'm not gonna say get older, as you like that, right?
Yeah, I do. I do.
As you experience, I feel like it's it makes it changes things, and also if you're not quote unquote making it, but you're building your life in other facets, be it relationships and etc. That also alters the way that you pursue music, because you may look at it differently than you did before that relationship.
Absolutely.
And as far as I'm concerned, like, listen, we're not sitting on stacks and stacks and stacks of money, but music has really enriched our lives.
We spent way too much for these chairs.
These chairs are probably the cheapest thing that we've invested into this show or our musical career.
That's probably very true.
Because it was on sale. Little Amazon click the tab thing. But I feel like you're right. You're completely right. A lot of this stuff that we have has to do with the things that we got through music.
Yeah.
And being, when you go out and try to do some sort of endeavor, being able to be rewarded, not necessarily just monetarily, is probably one of the most important things that you need to do,
Right.
uh, especially if you're going to continue to pursue it the way that we do. Like you got to kind of.
Well, I think there's an idea in most professions or life journeys that people do that go into some kind of field,
Mm,
right? Of a certain amount of work nets you a certain amount of tangible reward,
right.
and there's a
Sure.
certain level of I did this, so I deserve this. In most
Yes.
cases in life, in the arts, at least for me personally, one, no matter how good you are or how hard you work, I don't think you deserve anything
That's
in the arts
yeah.
because you're creating something for other people to then decide what it's worth. You don't get to decide what it's worth.
I think that's
So you
uh
have to get your worth from experience.
I think there's definitely some truth to that, but I do think that good people do deserve the good things to happen to them.
I
That's on a more like grander scale.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, I do think that like if you're a good
but
person and good things happen to you, I think that I would never say like you don't deserve it, but I do think that the because I've worked at music, I deserve success in music monetarily. I don't think that exists.
no, no, no. I think that
Right? Like people have told me before, and I always have a hard time with it. They're like, "Oh, you deserve to be somewhere or something or this thing." And I'm like, "I appreciate that, but like I if we want to talk about making it, it's perspective. From my
right.
perspective, I've made it 100 times over."
Well, that's yeah.
Right? Like I could never have imagined the things that I would get to do because I decided I wanted to learn guitar and I thought maybe I wanted to write a song. Like from that, like from being a kid and being like, I like guitar and being like, oh, songwriting's a way for me to get my demons out.
Yeah.
Right. From that, just that thing to then go, oh, well, I've played in most states of this country
Mhm,
and I've live in New York now and all the friends I have are because I moved here and I only moved here because I wanted to do music and
mhm.
um I've only been to the states that I've been to because I did it with a band and would I have done that? I don't know, maybe. The China thing, I that wasn't a thing that I put on a list of something I wanted to do. That's a thing that presented itself to me as an opportunity that I was ready for. And the same thing with even this Mark Mendoza thing. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
something that we went out and we didn't call him up and go, "Hey man, do you want to play with us?" It was like we were at a point where like someone would call us to go do a radio interview.
Mhm.
And the band is at enough of a level where it doesn't have to be me that goes.
Right.
And someone else can do that. And because we've been around long enough and
Mhm.
people want to talk to us about music for some reason, you know. And he's seen us enough to go, I like you guys and I trust that you won't suck if I come on stage with you. Like that's the honor. Is it's not even that we got to play with him, it's that he thought enough of us to go, I will take my reputation and bring it on stage with you because I know you're not going to blow it on my song.
Right.
Right? He's not going to go up there and play with someone that's going to suck
Right.
because that'll look bad for him. So that it's like there's a that's the honor.
Right.
That's the amazing thing there is that type of stuff. Getting that kind of uh I guess
Validation,
yeah,
recognition. Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, perfect word. Like all those things. And again, my friendships, my relationships, this show, this, like all
Yeah.
of that, you can draw a straight line back to
Music.
me in Indiana picking up a guitar and deciding, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
And if I hadn't done that, none of this. If I'd gone to college and got a job, I would have a whole different set of friends,
Right.
life, everything.
Different life altogether. Yeah.
Right? And it's all from deciding to like write some songs.
Yeah.
Which is silly. Right?
Oh yeah, when you kind of look at it and you go, I made this decision to do this creative endeavor. It just brings you on so many different other
my
paths.
whole life, every friend group I'm in, every situation I've had hinged on a decision I made
as pertaining to
at
music.
15
Yeah.
of maybe this will get me laid.
I mean,
or this looks cool.
I mean,
or because I was 15.
Right.
It's like this is cool. Right. Like that when I was, my whole life is based on a decision I made at 15.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess some of those decisions you make as a kid do matter.
I mean, did you get laid because of playing?
Yeah.